Just so you guys know, I'm violently fighting to not go back into Malm's voice, so I don't DM be like, "Oh boy, there's a really spooky trees." So just know that
Oh
is
gosh,
an
fam,
impulse.
these trees sure are heckin' scary.
These are heckin'. It's a heckin' windy up in here.
All of the accents would descend so fast.
I don't know what accent Malm's supposed to be. I just sort of threw a bunch of stuff in a pot and hope it came out as a gumbo.
This is Quid Pro Roll, a fantasy live play adventure where a party of unlikely heroes embark on a quest to bring dragons back to their world.
Before we get rolling again, we're doing these streams so we can raise money for Matt RVA. Mutually aided disaster relief. No, it's mutual aid disaster relief in Richmond, Virginia. Super great organization. Alon has done a lot of work personally with Matt RVA, helping them do things like set up community fridges. There was a point where he was building some sort of boxy structure. I don't recall exactly what it was for, but it was for Matt RVA. And I was like, are you going to learn like carpentry skills from hanging out with Matt RVA? Is that a thing that people can do? And maybe you can too. I don't know. Go find out. Or donate money. Either or is good.
Ideally that one. That's kind of the goal for tonight. But do all of those other things regardless.
I mean, I think they're excited to get whatever help they can get. So go and support them. They're beautiful people.
Also, I like how instead of mutual aid disaster relief, you did mutually aided disaster. Like, we're gonna help each other out. You and me, Typhoon. It's you and me against the world.
Yeah, I started out because every time I see MAD, I'm like, mutually assured. No, wait, no, not that one. Hold on, back up. Mutual aid. But I was already halfway through saying mutually, so I just had to go all the way with it.
All right. Spooky treats. Indeterminate accents. A mirror that shows you the real feelings in your heart. And an idea to use it for, checks notes, family therapy. But as it stands right now, therapy is the last thing on your mind. Because all you can hear is this increasingly loud groaning sound. And the trees around you begin to sway.
I have seen this before. They're going to start singing in like 10 seconds.
I've definitely heard that too. Like they start moving and then they're like, da 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 da. Like it's weird. I don't like it. I want it to stop.
I mean, it's kind of fun, right? It's like whimsy.
I don't need it.
All right. So Goss, what's your AC, buddy? For reasons.
It's for no particular reason. 14. 14?
All right. Wonderful. Good to know for unknown reasons.
Putting that into my calculator.
Yeah, just for reasons. Just calculate it. All right. So out of nowhere, completely unrelated to the question that I just asked, one of the trees all of a sudden pulls back and slams forward right towards Goss, who is able to sort of duck out of the way really fast as it tries to pull itself back up. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I just wasted a nat 20.
No.
I got a 12.
Going first in the round is not a waste.
Oh, it is.
Especially from the person who just rolled a collective 3.
All right. So, Gaswin, you're a 3?
Yep.
Bronla.
21.
Goss.
12.
Ram.
9.
He's a 10, but he goes at 3 on the initiative.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That was good. Come on.
There's this thing I've started doing when Alex is taking notes, and it's taking her a minute, where I break out my old Western voice. Yeah.
Wonderfully, I've already finished, so we don't need that anymore. All right.
Sounds like Alex is finished, so we don't need it anymore.
So the order of combat is going to go Bronla, Tree, Goss, Tree, Ram, Gazwin. Tree, I'm so sorry that I keep shouting your name in the middle of this. That was not my plan. Do not encourage him to do more Western voice. Absolutely not. All right.
I mean, would you rather I do more Gazwin voice?
Because that would mean progress, absolutely. But it's not your turn, it's Bronla's. So let's see what she wants to do first.
Bronla looks at everybody and her eyes sort of start to go a little dark, and she's going to extend her hands in the direction of the trees and cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
And that is a 16 for one of them.
Okay. That is absolute.
And a 12.
One hits, one does not.
Sweet. So the one that hits is a 10 damage.
Spicy. All right. So you're going to shoot forth the Eldritch Blast from your hands and hit one of these trees, cutting off a chunk of some of its branches, and you hear a sound in response. It is going to swing and try and slam down on you yet again. And that, well, not again, it tried to hit Goss before, but it is trying to reprimand you for its... Wow! It misses! There's no way it doesn't. So again, it slams straight into the mud and gets stuck there for a moment, prompting the other tree to take a swing at you as well, because it thinks you've done something terrible. It also misses! I have not rolled above a 7 for these trees to hit.
Did we switch Alex curses?
Oh!
Maybe. Excuse you, dice gods. Messing up my notes, messing up my plan, but that's going to bring us to Goss.
Okay, Goss, as Goss is taking out the weapon of choice, which is a great axe, is going to go into a rage, which is just like...
Oh no, it's got an axe. It's worse.
Got an axe. Also, I believe I do now have to roll on the wild search magic table to see what happens.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So that's something. But yeah, he's just gonna look like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries going into a rage here. Exactly. God damn it. There we go. Sorry, I had to find the right thing.
I like the idea that when he goes into a rage, he basically just goes like the entire time that he's raging.
The absolute entire time. So that's for you, Alpha Alex. I thought you'd want this note. And then I'm just going to try to attack a tree, I guess. And see what happens next.
Okay. Swing for tree.
Great. I love that for me.
I will give you advantage with an axe against these guys.
Oh, good. I rolled a 10. So let me
because they're trees.
Gotta love a tree. I rolled worse.
I like the idea that this fight goes on for eternity because it's just everyone missing.
Yeah, just real miss. I thank you for the advantage, though. I love it every time you give it to me, and I screw up royally immediately. It's so fun for me.
It's great. Oh, thank God. All right, so finally, in response to you swinging an axe at it, the tree is going to slam down yet again. It is going to swing for 22 to hit. Just going to assume that's going to do 14 damage bludgeoning.
Love that for me. That's great.
If I recall, that should be affected by your rage.
Oh yeah. I guess if I read this before, this would be great. I believe it halves that, so it would be 7 damage. You said 14, right?
Delight. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Perfect. Which is going to bring us to Ram Big Thigh's turn.
All right. I am going to run up to the tree, one of these trees, and slap it with a oddly large cooking tool.
Wonderful. Love this for you.
And that's a 5.
This is not going well for anybody involved. That is going to be a miss.
I think I tried to hit it.
You're a 5th level fighter. Don't you have multi-attack?
We're professionals.
Probably. Probably.
Guys, Chapman spends a lot of his time playing a mushroom druid, okay? Let him be. He's not used to being able to do multiple things in one turn.
Oh, cool. All right, so the first attack goes boom off the side of it, doing nothing. Second attack, however, is a 14.
That is a hit.
Hey.
All right, yeah. So this swing bashes into the side of this tree. Let's see here. Let's see which fun thing. Would you describe this tree as a large or smaller creature?
It is huge.
Okay, cool. So I can't do the thing. Is it holding any items?
It's a tree.
Okay, I just needed to check real quick.
So acorns?
It's not holding
Leaves.
them. It's attaching. The same reason that I'm not
Bird nests.
holding these headphones. They're attached to my head.
I'll roll normal damage. That's going to be a 12. Sorry, a 13.
13 is a hit.
That's damage.
Yeah, 13. No, that's damage.
Wow. That's delightful then.
Yeah, so a chunk of wood is broken. It splits out as this rather large pan digs into the bark.
I can only imagine how much that reverb's got to hurt your hands and wrists.
Oh, gosh.
Gazwin, that brings us to you, buddy.
Oh, I know what to do with something like this. And Gazwin puts both hands out and then claps them together and casts Shatter in the middle of as many of the trees as he can get.
You want to read that for the folks at home?
Absolutely. That's a sudden loud ringing noise erupting from a point of my choice within 60 feet. And each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a con save. And I'm going to roll 3d8. And if they fail, they're going to take all of that. And if they succeed, they're still going to take half.
You are aware that at least 2, if not all, of your compatriots are going to also be caught up in this sphere.
Well, I have a 60-foot range. I'm not trying to goof up all my teammates.
2 of them are melee fighters.
Yeah. You telling me all these trees are amidst the party right now?
You guys are fighting 3.
Uh-huh.
3 trees.
Uh-huh.
One of them has just been hit with the frying pan weapon.
Right. Which is clearly a reach weapon,
But can't have a reach longer than 10 feet.
Well, what I'm saying is it's a 10-foot radius sphere. I can put it behind the trees. And then catch him in the ring.
And then one of them has an axe and is a halfling.
Look,
so his reach is not gonna be 10 feet away.
Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
Also, to Astropathic's point, these trees are huge.
Awakened
so
trees are, yes.
They themselves are very, very large. Which means I can definitely not hit allies. If you're saying I can only hit one and I can't hit allies, I accept that. If you're telling me I can't cast Shatter without hitting allies, I do not accept that. That's crazy talk.
I am saying if you are trying... I am saying...
Are you trying? I'm going to say... No, are you saying that unusually thick trees are small enough to fit in only a 5-foot
It's at
cube?
least one lane.
No.
That was so powerful! All right. I am saying that if you want to get 2 or more, you're going to put your allies in danger. If you're going for one of them, it will not.
Fine, I'll just hit one. This time.
What?
This time.
No, Alex wants you to hit Goss. Alex wants you to go for it. I feel it.
I'm fine with it.
I mean, I don't know that Gazwin knows Goss well enough to be pulling moves like that without, like...
I don't know that Gazwin cares about anyone else getting damaged.
Here's the thing. We're in spooky, misty woods. Gazwin has to get back out, he presumes, the same way he came in. And if someone's trying to kill him through these spooky, misty woods, then it's going to be full-on horror movie experience the whole way there. Anyway, I got 10 damage.
Beautiful. That's going to move us back to you, Bronla.
All right. She's gonna do the same thing again. Actually, she's gonna hit one of the first ones that she did, and then go for a second. She's gonna try to anyway. Let's see. That's gonna do it. So what do you guys do for crit damage?
Double max.
Sweet. So that's...
If you recall, that didn't go well for you the last time we played.
Oh, no, it sure didn't. I did not enjoy that at all. All right, so the first one was a nat 20, and then the second one is a 16.
Both of those hit. One more than the other.
So one of them is 20 damage. And the other one is 5 damage.
All right, you want to narrate the murder on the 20 damage one?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that Bronla sort of waves her arm, not like, hi, but like in a very strong way, you know?
Powerful wave.
Like, power stance. Power stances her arm out, and it's sort of like an axe just chops right through the tree.
Beautiful. It's going to slide like samurai sorted through some bamboo with a sound. The other two trees sort of shiver with rage at the death of their comrade. One of them is going... Let me mark off one of those so I don't accidentally attack you with a dead tree. One of them is going to swing for Bronla. The other is going to swing for Gazwin, because as it stands on this one, it was Gazwin's last person to hit them.
Well, maybe if they would leave us alone, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Bronla, it's going to miss. Gazwin, it's going to be a hit.
Are these puns the root of my problems?
No, but I will not lie and say that I'm not enjoying your suffering.
They're quaking in their little aspens.
All right. 13 damage to you, buddy.
Okay. Thanks.
Goss, you're up, buddy.
Goss is gonna attack again with that axe and use the extra attack this time that I definitely rolled for last time. For sure. That's an 8. That's not the best thing I've ever done.
If you recall, advantage because of axe.
Oh shit, okay. 8, 10. That's and then I'm the bonus attack 11, and God, maybe once 13.
The 13 hits.
Thank God.
Hell yeah.
Thank God. Okay, that's 9.
9? Okay, hey, that's something, man.
Hey, somehow, somewhere.
Ram, that brings us to you, my friend.
All right, let's swing again with this big pan. First roll is going to be a 19.
Hit.
Heck yeah. That's going to be 11 damage.
Ooh, spicy.
And then second attack does a 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that one is going to be 13 damage.
Chapman is literally on a roll.
Yep. Yeah, so again, just like slice, and then another just gouging out the edges of this tree with a very large pan.
You're absolutely destroying it with that pan.
Killing it.
Ah, thank you. Yes, amazing.
That was beautiful. That brings me joy.
Do you get it lodged in there?
Bravo, Jenna. Magical. All right. Gaswin, that brings us to you.
All right. There's 2 of them left, right?
Yes.
I think Gaswin is going to... we're still in a situation... They haven't moved, right? So we're still in a situation where if I want to shatter, I have to hit more than one person.
No, the one that was like the closest has gone down. So I will allow you to hit both at this point.
Ooh. What if instead of using shatter, I wanted to use chromatic orb?
Same diameter? Is it the same diameter?
Oh, hold on. I think so, but let me triple check. 4 inches. What? That's so small. No, I'm gonna shatter. I'm gonna shatter for sure.
All right.
Do those con save things. That's much better damage already. Nope, never mind.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they failed. Both of them failed.
Hell yeah. That's 10 damage to each.
Ooh. All right, you can narrate the murder on one of them.
So Gaswin reaches out again and does another big clap in front of him. And as the shatter ripples through both trees, just like splinters and little bits of wood shrapnel are coming off of them. Not flying with a lot of force. Like, this isn't going to gouge into someone's face or anything. But it is going to, like, one of them like shakes for a little bit, almost as if it's doing like a shimmy. And then you just hear like a cracking noise, and the whole thing just splits right down the middle.
Upon seeing this, the final tree, like, stiffens up, and you see a tremble go through it before it goes completely still and tree-like. It appears that it has surrendered, is probably the word I would use.
I don't know. How do we feel about trees surrendering? Do we let them be, or do we exact our revenge?
We need to get to the root of why Gaswin is this violent.
You know, I could use some more trenchers for my bar.
I'd prefer just to enjoy the shade. No need to get too nasty here.
Gus, I think that it probably hurt you the most. How are you feeling about this?
Goss is perched with the great axe held above his head, looking to all of you, waiting for, like, the go or don't go, because he's still full-on feral rage right now, like, foaming at the mouth, ready to do this.
I think if Goss is looking between the group, Gaswin's just, like, nodding and smiling in progressively more manic fashion, like Jack Nicholson in Anger Management, like, yeah.
Goss will see you doing that, start leaning into it, and then go forward with this axe against the tree that has surrendered.
All right. With a horrifying woodland shriek, it begins the groan and cracking sound of a tree falling in a forest with the 4 of you around. It does make a sound.
I mean, we are around, so
yeah, we're there.
Sound.
Yeah,
that means you're not nobodies.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, just this once.
I've made it.
Finally. All right. You guys are going to continue on your journey?
Heck yeah.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
So you continue on and find the family homestead. Looming in front of you in this sort of like dark soaked stone, you do see Stoken Good written along the mailbox. You have a choice as it stands here. you may enter the home and begin the search for the mirror. Or we can break this into a two-parter. I am fine doing either.
You mean I can make you let me come back later?
It sounds oddly ominous, but yes.
And you couldn't stop us?
Theoretically, yes, but
Now,
probably unlikely
for
that I
clarity's
would.
sake, are we talking about... Oh my god. I almost completely went over my head. Jesus Christ. Are we talking about one additional episode tonight? Or are we talking about something else?
I was thinking that we find a way to do a bonus later.
Oh.
Because I have been very excited for this, but it does look like I wrote just a little too much, and I would be more than happy to have one additional episode so that we could wrap this story up. If the chat would also enjoy such a thing and would be interested in seeing how the adventure of healing family trauma through therapy mirrors works.
I mean,
and also you guys, I mean, this is also y'all's, you guys are the ones who would be there.
Yeah, I'm on board.
The bane of all DMs writing just a little too much. Yup. You're not wrong.
It's really the full D&D experience where you then talk about scheduling for a while.
Perfect. Well, we will get on that and we will announce it. Thank you guys so much for being here. This has been so much fun. I am so excited that I wrote too much because then we get to do more of this. This has been so much fun. Thank you guys in the chat, and thank you to everyone who donated. Again, if you want to get those last minute donations in, we are supporting Mad RVA, and everything helps. And just so you know, it does absolutely express appreciation for us being able to stretch this into another episode. If y'all donate, that's just more incentive for us. So
since we couldn't get this up on a Tiltify, it is my sincerest hope that Mad RVA just sees a ludicrous number of donations pour in over the next couple of weeks. And they're like, where's all of this coming from? What is this? Be amazing. I'd be so happy about that.
They realize they're tagged in the stream or something. And then they're like, they donated because of this nonsense. And it'd be great.
I'm about it.
Awesome.
I'm about it.
All right. As always, the session ends far too early, but thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you everybody in the chat. This is so exciting. I have written where we left off. I'm very excited for the next session.
Before we sign off on part 3, Alex, Jenna, where can people find you?
Go, Jenna.
You go. I went first last time.
Okay, fine. All right, fine. You can find this Alex, meaning this one, at Alex and Birds on Twitter. You can find me on a bunch of podcasts. You can find me on Horse Girls with Jenna, Dungeons and Dragon Memes with Jenna, Animorphs Anonymous, probably with Jenna. Who knows? She'll be there someday, somehow, some way.
I've been on there before.
You have, and you'll be on there again. Whatever, guys. And Late Starters, which I don't think I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, and you can find me all over the internet at Jenna Chill with 1 L, or else if you mess that up, Alex will come for you. Don't look at my sign in the background. Shut up. It doesn't exist.
The sign
it's not there. But you can also find me on Horse Girls and Surprise Attack Book Club, which sometimes comes out on Horse Girls, and Botched and Dungeons and Dragons Beams. And I know I'm missing something, but it's a lot. There's a lot. I have a lot of shows, and you can find me on all of them.
Hell yeah. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we will figure out what we're scheduling next, and we'll announce it soon. So stay tuned.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye, y'all.
Hey Rollers, Editor Scott here. If you'd like to help support the mutual aid distribution in Richmond, Virginia, or MADRVA for short, please check out madrva.org and find out more. You can help volunteer, donate supplies or money, or even just shout them out on social media to help spread awareness and help others in need. Again, that's madrva.org. Solidarity, not charity.